get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to what is, I guess the most polarizing game that I've played on my channel. Some people are into this and they binge watch it, and some people find it like completely unwatchable. And it's amusing to me that it's got like such a polarizing reaction. But I mean, I enjoyed it and I have fun with it, so screw you all. Just kidding. Alright, time to fight the golden alpaca. This is going to end,
Can't you see her? That's my
poorly. Can I skip dialogue by pressing start or anything? Okay.
Shut up. Can't you? She understands.
Anyway,
What?
That's your
come on, dude.
Bella,
I haven't.
Something. Rory.
no.
Rory.
What the hell? Stupid. Ah!
How did you?
It's a little hard to come up with things to say when
I didn't get
it feels like I'm talking over a cocktail party or something. I assume that usually if you start the fight just after losing or whatever, it just plonks you back into it and you don't have to go through all the dialogue again. Yeah, I wish. Oh, okay, there he is. Alright, so yes, as I was able to establish last time I was playing this, I cannot run away. So even though Vela says I'm supposed to, like, we need to get the hell out of here and run away, I should not listen to her, actually. And instead what I should be doing is, let's just mess with the audio for 1 second, because it's blaring in my ears right now. What I should be doing is, let's probably protect Vela. I just have to straight up fight this thing. So, what we do is we just wail on the golden alpaca and we use Vela to banish the guys, because otherwise it gets way too powerful. Ooh, 12 hit. I think that's the highest I've ever gotten. That should have done very little damage. Very nice. Okay, so let's banish Soul Survivor A. And since it is a Soul Survivor, this should actually be a little bit more doable than the times I was trying to banish things that weren't actually Soul Survivors. You know what's weird about this little minigame is that Vela does, like, she does extra attacks, like, more than I expected them to do. So it's just a little bit strange. Something about the way I tap the A button, maybe it'll elicits a different an extra attack or something. I also realized that I'm playing this with the player 2 controller, so I'm kind of amused at that that it works at all. I wonder if I should be attacking the Soul Survivors. Probably not. We should just focus down the alpaca, I'm sure. So let's, God, it has a lot of health. My hope is that I'm gonna be able to, I was hoping that I wouldn't be able to do that. I was gonna say, I think that I need to make sure that Vela, banishes all the Soul Survivors in time. But it might also be the case that, well, he'll be growing to his alternate forms at half the speed if I at least banish one per round. So I got that going for me. I really wonder if there's a cap on the number of times you can hit somebody with a record. But there's no Soul Survivors on the field, so I'm just going to go ahead and use Vela's really powerful attack. Oh, I almost forgot that the last time I played, we added in an extra minigame to the to the combat there, so I gotta make sure I don't screw that up. Okay, so we have how much health is damage is he gonna take? 7. Fuck. Okay, let's use the salts to get him back up, and okay, I'll get him back up. And we'll attack with Alex because he's our best damage dealer, and we'll use Michael to heal Alex up to full with Ambrosia. But we need to also keep Vela's turn around so she can banish one of the soul survivors. Okay, 10's pretty good. I think ideally at this point I just want to be making sure that I hit high 10s and stuff like that as much, or not high 10s, but at least 10 every round. Otherwise, I feel like this is going to take forever. Okay. Yeah. See, she does an extra attack sometimes, and I don't know what triggers it. But this is going really well. One more hit, and the soul survivor is out. Okay. Good to go. Come on. Okay, floor 9. I wonder what that means. I wonder if that means that next time I go into the mine dungeon, I'm gonna have to fight a bunch of soul survivors. That would be kind of amusing. I hope that that's not the case. That didn't go well. Oh, Rory took damage. That's fine. Okay, he should now be tier 2. And I hope that... Okay, we'll protect Vela again.
Bella.
I think... Yeah, okay, so he's probably going to get up to, like, tier 3? If I were to guess at the rate that he's going to be able to summon these soul survivors and absorb them. So let's just hope that I'm able to... Oh, fuck. That's not good. 2 damage is not ideal. Let's hope that I'm able to... Oh, I pressed the wrong button, too. Oh, no. That's 2 very, very bad rounds. Okay. Let's hope that the Golden Alpaca doesn't start dealing too much extra damage than he already does. If not... I mean... Okay, so he's probably at about half. Uh-oh. Okay, how much is he gonna take? 13! That's... Oh, no! Okay, Vela's out. This is probably gonna wipe out my whole party. Fuck. Okay. Alright. That went poorly. So I guess I'm just gonna defend and then, die. Okay. 6. Alright, everyone loses. Cool.
You have died.
I get it.
Do you
Yes,
feel
we'll like to continue. I hope that... No, don't drop me into the fight. I'm not... Oh. Interesting. It put me back in at full health. Really? I was within that. I find that to be invalid. Okay. So, here's the plan. I'm gonna see if I can attack soul survivors. I'm pretty sure I can't. But... let's see if I can do any damage to them. I cannot. Alright, so... We have to rely on Vela to just banish them. Unless there's, like, some item that I can use that, also, if there's 2 things that could be useful. Is if I had something that let me, if I had something that let me, oh, fuck, come on. If I had something that let me give, pass a turn off to Vela, then that would be really good. But, or if I had, like, just some item that, helped damage, soul survivors, but I don't think I have either of those. Okay, so this round has gone incredibly poorly. I've wasted basically my entire first turn, so I'm just gonna die again. I'll just eat this loss, and just have everyone eat it. Okay, so that'll get him to level 2 right away, and then he'll probably launch a attack that hits everyone. I can do a swap, but with nobody, so that's kind of funny. We'll just defend. We will defend. We'll defend. And we'll defend. Oh, come on. Do an attack. There we are. Okay, we'll have Rory take the damage. Man, okay, everyone's... This is gonna take a while. Alright, that's fine. Let's just keep defending until we, I wish there was a way that I could just, like, bail by, like, taking a, I don't know, just, like, just being like, I forfeit and just yield to the enemy, just so I don't have to, like, actually do all this shit. Okay, so he's gonna be really, really strong, and at the very least that will, mean that he'll be able to kill me, probably.
Lemonade.
Okay. That should do a fair amount of damage. It's not hitting me with the AoE, or not the AoE, but the, everyone in the party attacks, so.
Lemonade.
That's a lot of backup this time. When he absorbs, he's gonna get a huge, huge boost to his level. Come on. Okay, Vella's out. Alex should be out relatively soon. Come on. Alright, can you attack me at some point so I can fucking end this fight? I guess I should have just fought at the whole... Oh my god, stop! Just hurt my characters, please. Okay. I guess I just should have fought, because, this fight's taking forever now. Okay. I suppose it doesn't help that I'm, consistently just defending, which is allowing me to absorb a lot more damage than I normally would be taking. Okay, come on. This is gonna take a little bit here, but Alex will be out soon. I like how I apparently lasted a lot more turns in this fight when I was intentionally trying to lose than my actual, like, real attempt at this guy. Come on, go ahead and do something.
Lemonade.
Wow, he does not do damage to me anymore. Sheesh. Well then. I didn't realize that throwing a fight would take this long. At least I get to see the alpaca, like in its final form again, which is always kind of amusing looking. Thank you, Jesus. Alright.
You have died.
Okay, so I learned a thing, which is don't bother throwing the fight because I probably could have won if I just tried. That's the come on, really? As soon as I'm just like trying to get back into it, that's when everything immediately, like, I trip over my own face and hit myself in my own butthole. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to let's play a defensive fight here. And I'm gonna use Pan to block damage. And then we'll be able to use Vella's skill to get rid of one of the soul survivors. And I'm hoping that the use of the more defensive strat will allow me to last a little bit longer in the fight, which will hopefully make it a little bit easier and increase my chances of actually winning. Okay, one more hit and that entity's gone. There it is. Alright, come on. I wonder if I'm tapping the A button. I wonder if I'm just supposed to hold on to it. Okay, let's attack the alpaca. Nice, very nice. Last time I played, my reaction times got really, really slow because I was getting very tired. This time it feels like my reactions are, like, too fast, and I'm continually just a little bit too far ahead of where I should be. Okay. So Pan's gone, but I think I'm ready to start throwing normal attacks. Damn it. 3 damage. We're not off to a good start. I wish I knew... Damn. I wish I knew what I was doing wrong. Like... I mean, I'd be very annoyed if I just needed to grind more. If that's, like, what was holding me back from success in this game. Okay, left and B. There we are. He's gonna go, oh good. It was just, Rory who took that hit. Rory will cover Alex again.
Alex.
And Alex will just throw an attack down at the alpaca and wish for luck. God damn it. Okay. We will, banish Soul Survivor. Anyway, so I'm wondering if I'm supposed to just hold A to attack. No. I think I know what it is. If you spam it, there's like a timer that the attack is on. And there's like a cooldown, so you can't just spam the attacks over and over again. But it's also queuing up the attacks. So if you spam it, you're guaranteed to throw an attack later when you don't actually want to do it. So that's a fun little glitch to deal with. I think it might be in my best interest to protect Alex here, but or to heal Alex, but instead I'm just going to throw an attack because I'm doing really, really poorly right now, and I need to get more damage on the boss. 7 damage is decent enough. It's better than what I've been doing so far. Got the dodge. And he's going to be level 2 now, so that's getting a little bit harrowing. Okay, Rory, protect Alex. Alex, throw down your record. Come on! Ah, 1 damage. Okay, that's fine. We can get a attack with Vela here, which does a little bit more damage. It's a lot easier to get the combo, so... it's sort of like... Alex's is the hardest combos to pull off, but does the most damage. The others... their combos are very easy to pull off, and they do damage a lot more consistently. I will go ahead and heal up Alex here with... Let's use one of the... most of my healing items are pretty bad, but we can probably go ahead and use a cheese on Alex. So we'll do that. I think he kind of did he like made the sign of the cross on himself. That was pretty funny for a second. Okay. I think something to keep in mind is that it's like the record is constantly accelerating bit by bit, so it's getting like a little bit faster and faster as I approach that final red segment. So I have to make sure that I oh shit. Okay, this isn't going super well. Let's get the last attack. Okay. I have to just constantly adjust against like this continual acceleration, which is probably measured in terms of E, because that's just what everything is measured in. Oh, nicely done. Fantastic. I pressed the B button, and I don't know why it just didn't even work, but oh well. Okay, good dodge there. Is the thing with the sign a he or a she? Wow, that's a pretty brutal way to put it. That's Rory there, dude. Okay, let's protect Alex. And wish for good record luck. Too slow. Yeah, it's The most important thing isn't so much getting a lot of yellow hits. It's mostly that I need to make sure that I get a lot of if I get the red, so I can get even more chances around. But so I guess with the camera attack, a little yellow bar will appear on. That's ridiculous.
That's not as scary as I thought.
That's. You see how good my reaction time is? That I'm getting it on, like, the pixel, and it's not giving it to me. That's really annoying. Alright, well, let's hit the golden alpaca, and, damn it! And I will... 2 damage, very nice. We'll banish one of the soul survivors, and we'll have to use, Michael's turn to, get Rory back up. And... let's... come on. Okay. And that should, at least get my party back to full strength here. Even though Rory isn't actually that useful, I can at least use the smelling salts on him, and then what I can do is have him use his skill to swap his MP with his health, which will, at the very least, it'll get him back up to full, at least nearly full strength here. Okay, good dodge. Alpaca will absorb it, and they're going to be to the next tier now. And I have not done a very good job of actually dealing damage to this thing, so this boss fight is not really going even remotely well at the moment. Okay. Good. Good. Okay, 11 will work. It deals 13 damage. That's pretty nice. And B. Okay. Yeah. Villa and Alex are definitely my powerhouse characters. Michael... I don't know what to do with him so much. I don't know why he's as weak as he is. It might be that he's meant for... dealing group damage, but... I don't know. That is... what... God damn it. Okay. Let's use an ambrosia on Rory, I guess. I'm going to burn through my good items now. Okay. The golden alpaca. He's down to half of his health bar. He's got, like... jeez. 2 damage. 2 damage is... so little. So little. I'm wondering if I'm just bumping up against, like, a balance issue in the game. Like, it might be that, I mean, so my characters are all level 5. So, it might be the case that I need to, actually level up my characters just to match this frickin' boss. Because I don't know why. Oh no. I don't know why it should be this hard. Okay, well my party's about to get wiped anyway. So oh, never mind. I have Rory to absorb that hit at least. Oh my god, I got it. And Michael is probably not getting this one. Oh! That's pleasant. That's very pleasant. I'm learning. Okay, we're gonna use our swap again.
Swap.
And let us hope for good skill here. Huh. I tried to use the slowdown, and it didn't work.
Get out of my reality!
Also, this is interesting. I was able to banish both of the soul survivors. Usually I'm not able to do that. So that should make this fight, that's pretty good. Luck there. So he's not going to be able to do any absorb this round. I hope that he uses absorb anyway, because that would be fantastic. If, like, the AI was just programmed to it and I got a free turn, but looks like I'm not going to be that lucky. Okay. Oh no. Shit. Okay. Good. Very nice. I'm getting better. Very good. Okay, come on. Yeah! Alright, my reaction times are getting much, much better in this game. Okay, we'll have Michael heal himself up. He can go ahead and use an Ambrosia on himself. Not Michael, Rory can heal himself up. If the thing about using Ambrosia on Rory is that it effectively heals him twice the amount of any other character. Because Rory basically has 2 hit health bars, which means that he should go on that one subreddit. But he has that skill that lets him swap his MP and his HP freely, and if I use an Ambrosia on him, it recovers both of those stats 100%. So it effectively gives him the more health than it would be if I used it on anybody else. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is a good attack. Okay, I tried to compensate for the fact that I am way too good at reacting, and that didn't work out that well for me. Okay, we're gonna use the slice of pizza on Vela, and I'm gonna have basically no items after this fight. Okay, golden alpaca, here we go. Oh, come on, man. 1 damage. Alright. Totally fucking useless. Okay, the good thing is that I've been pretty good about banishing the soul survivors so far, which has kept the alpaca's level down, or kept the alpaca's phases down pretty well. So, as long as I thought that by this point in the fight he would be at least another 2 forms above where he currently is. So that's going well, and that's very good because I need that to be happening right now. Okay, good there. Okay, okay. I would say that he's probably at about okay, here we go. Probably at about 40% of his health bar, so as long as I can keep things going at the rate they're going, then I stand a pretty good chance of winning in the end. He's now level 12, so... Okay. Okay, 11's good. So he does 13 damage if I get that high. So it's like an exponential curve. If I do like if I get like 4 hits, then I just deal 1 damage to him. But if I get 11, then I deal like 13. So it's not a linear scale. Okay, calling for backup is fine. That is so infuriating. That is just ridiculous. I'm wondering if at this point I should be going all out on damage. Let's see how Alex's attack goes. If I'm able to get the alpaca down, if I get a really good attack here. Okay, that didn't go super well, but yeah, I'm wondering if it's better for me to just start wailing on this guy rather than trying to stop him from doing absorbs. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. Let's go for it. Okay. That didn't do as much as I had actually hoped. Okay, good. We're in a bit of a tense moment here because I am taking a bit of a risk now. And hoping that... Oh god, I hope this pans out. Because if the alpaca... Oh! He did a lot more than I expected. Oh shit, come on. Don't die. Okay, Alex took the hit, that's fine. I mean, Rory took the hit, that's fine. Rory should heal himself up now. Rory can eat his own slice of pizza. Okay, that's good. We'll use Alex to just attack the golden alpaca. Here's hoping for a good round. Shit! Okay. Vela, just attack the thing. Alright. Okay, okay. We're getting... This is going to be not the easiest fight. So he's going to absorb all 4 of these. These guys do very little damage, so he's going to absorb all 4 of the soul survivors, which is going to be more than enough to put him to the next level. And, okay, good. We have one more attack to absorb, I think. They're throwing it all at Vela, which is super annoying. But, just... No, god damn it. Okay, that's bad. Good. Oh, okay, good. I needed her to survive. Okay, this is great. I really need Michael to live too. Yes! Alrighty. Everyone in the party's still up. We're going to use Ambrosia on Vela. Because we need her to be at full strength here. And let's hope for another good sequence of attacks, but I think that we got it this round. Okay, 10's really good. That's it. That's the fight. So now we just need to banish the soul survivors who don't do a whole lot of damage. So I just beat the boss. Alrighty. This was hard. That was not easy. I didn't think I was gonna win, to be totally honest. The first 2/3 of the fight, like, I really did not think I was gonna win until I got to basically the final couple of turns there. But we did it. So now we just have to kind of sit things out for a little bit. The only person who can actually do anything to the remaining characters is Vela. So I just need to have everyone else defend. The soul survivors are being very annoying and they're ganging up on Vela, which I guess makes a lot of sense. But at this point, we've basically got this fight in the bag. So we're going to use Rory's... we'll use his health and MP swap real quick. And basically we defend everybody until Vela banishes it all. So we have... At the very least, the fight gets faster and faster as I get to the end of it, because the number of enemies that get turns goes down every round. Alrighty. Who's looking forward to going back to the shitty shit town after I'm done here? I certainly am. We're gonna go back and talk to all the alcoholic children all over again. It's gonna be fantastic. Okay, not so good. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I find that the time energy just really isn't worth it, because it... my eyes get used to, like, a certain speed, and, like, the acceleration for these things is very constant, and so, anything that, disrupts the acceleration of any of the minigames is way more annoying than useful. If it slowed it down like a... The thing is, it's really hard to time slowing down something and then also doing the thing. That's like a really... That really messes with your mind. So, it's like, as I, as I approach, doing anything, I have to press LT ahead of time and then give myself time to adjust to what the new speed of the minigame is, and then react to that. And that's like... I don't know, maybe other people will find it easy, but I find that really, really, really annoying. But you know what I don't find very annoying is the fact that this is done. 100 EXP. That's $50. That was really hard.
Okay, what the hell was that thing? Why did we have to kill it? And what is going on? I've been sitting here for 30 minutes while you and Rory talked in riddles and ignored my questions. This is insane. What is a soul survivor?
I think we're about to get a plot dump. Who's ready for exposition? I am, because that means I don't have to talk for like 4 minutes.
Calm down, Alex. I'll explain it now. I haven't been intentionally leaving you in the dark, so don't act like I'm some anime character.
That's good.
I am just... This is too much.
Deep breaths, Alex. Michael's taking this better than you are. By now you've seen enough visual proof that what I am going to tell you isn't a lie. I need you to understand that I don't have all the answers. I can only say what I know to be true from my experiences.
I get it. Spit it out already, Bella.
What you just saw was a soul survivor, or an entity. Both names are acceptable.
Does anyone else hear in their head, after whenever they read or hear the phrase soul survivor, they think of like, hey, sister, soul sister? That's what immediately pops into my mind every time. I'm going to turn up the dialogue just a hair. That should help a little bit.
These beings are a visual representation of a soul that has escaped from its body. You see, it is entirely possible for a human being to separate their soul from their body. In doing so, you leave behind your physical form, and more often, you can't retrieve it. The separation of mind, or soul if you will, from the body can only be achieved by accepting an existence of a non-physical nature. A human usually stumbles on this facet of reality after undergoing a transformation of a grave nature. In Rory's case, it was the loss of his sister that pushed him towards exchanging his physical nature for a metaphysical one. This is where things are about to get strange, so please bear with me. Our souls do not belong to ourselves, in the traditional sense of the word belong.
It'd be really funny if she was talking about, like, I'm not some sort of anime character while also having, like, Neko ears. I mean, she has, like a cat bell, like, choker or something, right?
I think those are just 90s style chokers.
What were... I mean... I was in elementary school in the 90s, so I don't know anybody who wore chokers. But what is a 90s style choker?
I will show you. I have some.
Oh, I mean, that's not... Okay, that's not what I expected. Well, I guess it's, I guess I have to set up the webcam now. I'm not going to show Ladybird, but I am going to, damn it, I am going to show a choker of hers, apparently. So this, no, damn it, I was not prepared to set up anything. Does my webcam even work? Video capture device. Nah, it doesn't look like my webcam works anymore. Nah. Okay. Well, I guess I will pull up I guess I will Google image search 90s choker. I accidentally typed in 90s chicken. which gave me the cow, the chicken from Cow and Chicken. Chokers. '90s style chokers. Alright. So I guess that looks something like this? That I can't. I was so not prepared for doing this that I have like no. I am like haphazardly trying to put this shit together. Okay, so these are apparently what 90s style chokers are. I guess that one's like a 90s style choker, which, okay, I guess it'd be this one.
Here you go.
Alright. My webcam doesn't work, so I'm not able to show this off, though. But, I guess I can describe it as,
Well, you're looking at the back of it, but yeah.
Okay, hang on.
You can probably try to find one that looks similar.
I could, or there's MS Paint. Alright, we're gonna make this document, 1,000 by 1,000. So, this is the, rough approximation of, what this choker looks like. Which is, it's like bloop, bloop. Wow, MS Paint is running slowly. What a sentence that is. Okay, it's like and then and then and then and then we have like other bits on this side. And then we have in gray, we have a bunch of little like things like that that kind of like are holding it together. They're little like geometric like bead things, I guess. And then it's got like, oh, I kind of messed up a little bit of it. Okay, so I guess I need to erase a part of this now. So it's got like a sequence of like, oh, hang on. What happened to my pencil? Oh, I need to go. I need to use a brush. This is MS Paint. We don't use the pencil tool here. So it's got like a little part like this, and then it's got, you know, you got your latch. So, you know, you got something like that. And then you got like a little hoop that feeds into the other side. And then you have something I can only describe as a dangly, which like goes down like this part.
Yeah, so like if you have a fatter neck,
yeah,
you can like make it bigger.
Oh, okay. And I assume that goes around, you know, your neck. Like this would go in the back, right?
That goes in the back. Yeah.
So it would be like and then and then like this is like your neck muscle, and then like this is your hair, like on the back, and then like up here is gonna be like your ear, and then like this is like the mouth. And then lips. And then beefy arm.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do a dick butt.
No, that would be very immature.
Pardon me.
Yes. So there you go. That's the choker. I guess it's time to get back to the game. And now my picture's all messed up. Boop. There we go.
Our souls are shared by otherworldly versions of you, me, and everyone else. There is an Alex out there, in another world, who has the same soul but different life experiences. A soul survivor is a soul that has left his physical form, as well as his reality, and entered into a world where a physical version of his or her soul already exists. Normally, when you abandon your physical form, you become an omnipotent entity who exists just in their own reality. You can't return to your body once you've left it behind. Soul survivors are souls whose realities have been destroyed, and they manage to leave their reality in hope of finding a physical form. So that being right there is Rory. A different Rory. One whose reality was destroyed, and he's attempted to find a physical reality to exist in.
But how do you know all this?
Because I have left my physical body, surfed, and explored the soul space, and come to understand the nature of the universe.
That's how I feel every time I go on the internet.
But you have a physical form. How did you return to your body when you say it isn't possible?
This is not my reality, Alex. There was another me here, and she left. I was able to take her physical space because her soul had already left this world.
That's also how I feel sometimes on the internet.
And what is the soul space?
Yeah. You fire up a browser called Internet Explorer.
The soul space is... How do I explain this?
You connect to the World Wide Web.
Okay. Imagine a ring. In this ring is a series of worlds. When one world is destroyed, the soul space shrinks and the ring gets smaller. When a soul leaves their location in the soul space, another soul of the same origin, like another me, can take its place and regain physical form.
This is crazy. How did you figure all this out?
Yeah, that's kind of roughly how dial-up internet works.
That's personal. Look, what leads people to find the soul space is different for each person, and I'm not going to share that with you.
This is all fine and shit, but it doesn't bring like soul space, minds, realities, all that shit. Who even cares?
Is it just me, or every time Rory comes on in that, like, pose, I picture he's about to be like, "Oh, Jesus! Let me tell you about my God. He's the almighty soul survivor. He came down from the internet to save us all."
Rory, it's okay. Take a deep breath with me.
You wouldn't download a soul.
Cut it with the deep breaths. This isn't okay.
Let's get out of this sewer.
Good call.
I can explain this better in the fresh air.
I also would like to point out that Rory, of all of the characters in the game, has the biggest mouth. He's got, like, the anime mouth thing going on where it's, like, really, really small when it's closed and ridiculously huge when it's open. He better say something right after this. I hope he says something like, "Okay." Aww. Ah.
We hear a faint electrical crackling, and a hint of life crosses behind the eyes of the sleeping figure. But as soon as it appears, it fades imperceptibly to a flicker. We confer on our thoughts on the machine and decide that there is activity inside of its circuits. We refrain from referring to it as alive, as logic and science dictate that this is only an emulation of life. This creature has no feelings, no desires, no wants.
Kind of like me when I'm on the internet.
The following week or so, my mood was strangely languid and serene. Fella's words buzzed in my ears, like a bee hovering around my head.
What the hell? I've never even heard the term languid. Sorry, I don't read Oliver Twist. I don't actually read anything.
It was waiting to sting, waiting to have its full impact. From my bedroom window, you could see blooming green leaves of summer popping up here and there on the rolling suburban hills, their branches reaching up to the sky like magic ropes.
That's poetic. When did Alex turn into Shakespeare?
I hadn't spoken with Michael, Vela, or Rory in almost 8 days.
They were probably like it. They probably appreciated the break.
Michael was stuck in his house, pretending to study for finals. And taking her cue from the other women in my life, Vela vanished. I had gone to the Frankton arcade hoping to see her each day, but she wasn't around.
Take the hint, dude.
I spoke with her manager, a Korean man, about Vela and Sammy, but he offered very little information. She said she needed to take some time off, so I gave it to her. Lots of help, thank you. See you later, jackass.
She gave you her phone number.
I hadn't spoken with Rory since that night either. As soon as we got out, Vela went into depth on her soul survivors and metaphysics. Then he ran off saying he needed to clear his head. And just like that, all alone again. I listened to cassette tapes of old music. Callum Bowen, Nico Psycholakos, Andrew Allenson, as I listened to the soaring strings and strangely syncopated bass line of Symphony 7 in E-flat by Andrew Allenson. I replayed that night in my head. I believed Vela. I shouldn't have. It sounded like pseudo-religious bullshit. But I had seen the soul survivor with my own eyes. And I had seen Sammy vanish into the abyss of what looked like our universe. Where had she gone? Sammy. I missed her. I didn't know her really, but I felt like I did. In the unreal twilight hours in between sleep and waking, she slipped into my dreams. Got tangled in my thoughts, like the blankets tangled between my legs, her brain melting with mine. In the dreams, we didn't speak. In the dreams, we didn't do much of anything. I could just feel that she was there and that she understood. She had to still be out there. Out there in the soul space, maybe.
Shit. Okay, so listen up. Since a soul survivor has spent a lot of time down here, it's likely we're going to find some very strange things. You may have seen some before, so relax. Don't freak out if you see them. Our goal is to get outside where we can talk safely.
We're here? I'm a little confused. I thought we were done with the sewer, but...
I think you have to make your way out.
I see. So we did a flash forward to him reflecting on this stuff that's about to happen. I kind of buy it. I don't know why this guy suddenly started talking like Rossetti all of a sudden, but that was kind of unexpectedly interestingly written. Okay, so I don't think I can respec, but I've kind of committed to going a certain way with all this stuff. So, let's level up. I've kind of committed to going a certain direction, and I'm just going to go ahead and sunk all the cost of the fallacy here. Okay, so that's interesting. I can purge the entity. Meaning, what exactly? Okay, so I just have to do another fight? I'm a little confused as to what the consequences are of this if I don't manage to purge the entity. But I guess I did it. Like, how many attempts do I get to do that? Does it just always fail me? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, what do I want to do here? Let's probably go ahead and put this into strength. And we'll put this next one into defense. And then the other two I'll put into HP. And let's do speed. Okay, that should do it. What? No. I want to lock these in. Oh, right, I forgot I need to go in and actually go through this entire cutscene every single time. Right. I'm not gonna level up because I forgot that I hated this. I forgot that leveling up in this game takes a million years and is not, like, fun. Like, just give me... Interesting. Oh, I see. So when I purge an entity from an icon, I get better rewards out of it. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go over here and level up my party members. Encourage my friends to level up. Whoops. Okay, encourage my friends to level up. Yes. Okay. I'll put them at... Sorry, I got distracted by the, like, vocals all of a sudden. It sounds like, Vitas or something like that in the background. I like to think that that's, Sammy. Like, he mentioned that, like, Sammy was in his brain. And I like to think that, like, that discotheque floor is just, like, Sammy, like, fucking, like, getting down in his brain and just, like making his mind, like, hella crunk. Can I just, like, keep leveling people up? Like, what is... I don't quite get what, So I think that I've, yeah, I think that now my friends can't level up anymore. Was I wrong? Okay, so I can't level them up anymore. So Alex is under-leveled, but... See, the thing is, why can't leveling Alex just be like that? I wish instead of like, oh, you have to go through the door, and, like, you have to, you know, call your mom, and you have to, do all this other shit. Like, I just wish I could just click a button and be like, more level, please. Alright, let's leave the mine dungeon now. And, I guess I'll level up too, just because. And I guess I need to now go through the front door. I'm not doing too great on items, but I don't feel like a very strong need to buy anymore here. The crow... Oh, that's good. The crow can auto-level me. I know, but I want to have it both. I want to be able to level up and customize my own stats, but I don't want to spend 1,000 years doing it. This was not what I expected. I thought I was leaving the sewer, not going into the afterlife again. Guess we'll check out this door. Well, that's the wrong door. So the soul survivor's going over this door, so I might as well try it. Huh. I want to fight this guy first. Just because I want to know what's behind the door. There might be treasure. And you know me, I love treasure. And if it turns out there's another golden alpaca behind the door or something like that, that would be really annoying. Okay, Rory can protect, Vela, I guess. Doesn't really matter for this fight. And...
Go to shell.
Oh god. At least more practice on dodging that. Freaking great. But now I get to do it 4 more times. Every time I see that amp and it says Dillinger, I think of a band that I actually hate called the Dillinger Escape Plan. Are they even a thing anymore? I feel like bands from that like genre, they're like a kind of like a punk, like a hardcore band or something like that. Whoops. Like all of those bands like broke up after releasing 2 albums or something, so I have no idea if they're around anymore. But that was never my bag to begin with. I listen to a lot of progressive rock, and then all of my friends listened to progressive rock with me for like 3 months, and then after that they discovered hardcore, and I hate hardcore music. I hate, like, Attack. Like, that, they're not even around anymore either, are they? Like, Attack and, like, all that, like, MySpace shitty shit music. God, MySpace. That's something I haven't thought about in forever. Talk about something that causes your soul to leave your own body. Going onto MySpace is definitely gonna do it. But, one thing I kind of remember from MySpace that I'd never have talked about that I found hilarious is that I
Bella.
I knew that people, like, lied about their identity on the internet, and a lot of my friends did not know this. So I remember a couple of my friends were, like, friending this one chick who, like, just sent out a friend invite to them randomly. And she was, like, really, really, really hot. So everyone was like, oh man, she's interested, she wants to be my friend. Like, I'm gonna friend her back. And then a lot of other people were like, dude, you're friends with this really hot girl? Like, I want to be friends with her too. So all of a sudden, all of my friends were friends with, oh, that's annoying. All my controls are flipped. All of my friends were friends with a, like, basically like somebody with, like, a fake profile, but because she was a hot chick, like, it fooled everyone. It fooled all of my friends.
Bella.
And I was like, why would, like, a 26, 27-year-old, like, model want to talk to a bunch of teenage boys? But fucking, they believed that she was the real deal. And then it turns out she wasn't. And, a lot of people were pretty sad to figure that out. When I did a reverse image search, for the profile, and I was like, look, this is her name, this is her website, where she's a professional model, and obviously it's not this person, but...
Right in the manhole!
Yeah. Some people, they weren't ready for the internet. Those poor souls. Okay, let's just take care of both of them. Okay, that was pretty good. That used a lot of forearm strength, though. What? God, why? So I guess the moral of the story, is that if anyone attractive ever expresses interest in you, you should assume that they're, like, manipulating you and lying to you. That's my main takeaway from that one. Okay. This area is sort of like what happens in Unity when you are scaling stuff. And you accidentally mess up your math, so you, like, use the wrong camera matrix and everything just comes really, like, wonked out. And I realized in the middle of that sentence that unless you've actually programmed a video game ever, you have no idea what I just said. So let me break down what it's like to program anything mathematics related, of which anything related to, like, your graphics programming in a video game is gonna fall under this sort of thing, in that whenever you're programming anything that's really math heavy, it's the exact same as, like, when you're taking a math test and you don't know what you're doing, and you get the answer 100% wrong. You have to get it, like, exactly right in your process to actually get credit for it. How this manifests in programming is if you have a small bug in anything, like calculating like the coordinates or the scale of something, or like, I don't know, the rotation of an object. If there's even the smallest bug in that, what will happen is that it won't look even half right. It'll be like you accidentally flip like two numbers around, and the result is that like your thing is like inside out and 5 times bigger than it should be. It's very strange. But then again, that's mathematics. Is that a female soul survivor? Well, there's 3 of them. I'm definitely interested in this one. The most depressing thing about depression is how depressing it is to be around kids who are depressed. Seriously, you're a kid. Cheer up, Alex. You'll never know how hard it is to be an adult. Is she implying that he's gonna die before adulthood? Because you'll be dead. Ha. Ha. I don't know why I said that. Did she say anything else? Okay. That was interesting. I guess we'll talk to the first entity now. I don't know what we're going to do. How can we possibly help him? No matter how hard we try, we can't make him happy. I know it's selfish, but the real reason I'm sad is if we don't make him happy, then we'll never be happy. Who? The Infinite Spirit. The what? Master. I don't follow. God. Let's see. Which sassy response would I normally go with? I'd be like, oh, the thing that's smaller than the Beatles? We'll go with that one. We'll go with God is dead. He's right there. Can't you see him? Boy, these entities are weirdly talky compared to the ones I was dealing with before. Oh, hi. Do you know about suffering? No? Well, you'll learn quickly in this place. I don't even remember why I decided to come. They say it's impossible to suffer without making someone pay for it. Every complaint already contains revenge. Why are you here, then? Do you want to know suffering? Our God says to live is to suffer. To suffer is to find some meaning in the suffering. Sometimes I can't believe in him, even though he's floating right there. My sister said that God used to be a lot more active, that he would help us with our suffering. But now, just look at the 4th entity. It's so sad we can't help him. If only our prayers would be answered. I hate suffering. I could talk to God, but we're obviously going to be talking to the 4th entity first. How can we not? I am uncleaned. I am unkind. I'm a mortal fool who fell for the promises of immortality by means of a woman. Of the woman. Truly, though, it was the draw of immorality that pulled me in. And now he hates me. Kill me. Huh? Okay. I got this fucko following me now. And I can't interact with him or hurt him. There's stairs over here. Oh! Uh-oh. Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. Is that my God, why have you forsaken me?
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk to God? I don't know if I was able to talk to God and I just accidentally sequence broke what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, alright.
Okay, Vela, think.
She really is gone, isn't she? What the hell am I... You guys realize how messed up all this is? My 12-year-old sister killed herself. She died right here. Right where we're standing.
Hey, dude, cool it with that. No one cares about your sister right now. We almost just died ourselves.
Dude. Oh my god.
Alex, what is wrong with you? How can you be so selfish?
You're an asshole, Alex. I thought you came to help me.
Yeah, back when you didn't lie to us. You realize you've been leading us on this whole time about your sister? You acted like this was connected to Sammy.
Both of you, try and calm down. Alex, leave Rory alone. That's uncalled for. And Rory, breathe with me. In, out. Yeah, just like that.
Did he go to hell? Okay. I guess I need to talk to him myself.
Why did you just say that to Rory? The Alex I know would have never acted this way. Man, school really changed you. It wasn't school that changed you. Just think about it, dude. Yeah, why are you being such a dick, Alex? Seriously, man, keep it together. I know you got scared because we almost died down there, but can't you see that Rory is hurt? His sister freaking killed herself. I don't get you, dude. You know full well that you're overreacting, but you just won't back down. Will it kill you to say you're sorry? Seriously? Just say you're sorry. You know, you're really gonna regret this once that hot head of yours has cooled it. Bella's not ever gonna go on a date with you. And Michael's gonna find better friends in college.
What the hell? This dude's weird.
Seriously, just stop being such a loser.
Oh, okay. I understand.
I think Vela thinks you're a stuck-up rich kid who's never known real-world problems in his life. I think the same thing, actually. Okay, so now you're going back to reality. Are you ready to back down? I want to say I'm sorry. I don't know if I can. There's always time to say you're sorry, right?
How do you expect me to remain calm with all this crazy shit going on around us?
Man, okay, he's not exactly coming back the way I expected. But maybe it's just the train has to slow down a little bit, and then all those thoughts will lead to something. I don't know.
Just because you're cool with soul survivors and astral projection or whatever the hell you've been on about, doesn't mean everyone else is.
Alex, shut up! Stop it! This isn't all about you, you know.
Fine. Whatever.
You said that this isn't about Sammy, but don't you think there is a connection? Don't you realize Sammy was probably taken by one of those soul creeps?
No, that's not right. That isn't how this works. Soul survivors wouldn't take someone like that. They have no interest in such things. They've transcended things like kidnapping or anger or any other motivation for that.
Transcending? What does that even mean?
They see the universe for what it is. They see how temporary our worldly wants and desires are.
So, let me get this straight. We saw a flash forward where Alex was reflecting on these events, and he was talking about how, like, he was really, like, happy and stuff all week. That's like saying, like, man, a week ago I was a huge dick to a guy that hasn't talked to me in 8 days. It's been pretty good. This is very, very weird. I hope that this is the story of, like, a dude, like, realizing that he's a privileged asshole and then, like, stopping being a privileged asshole. We'll see. I kind of sense that that's where they're going. We'll see. I hope that's where they go with it.
There is nothing they can gain from taking a living being. It's likely that Sammy herself has simply left this reality.
Left the reality? You think she left her body or whatever? Then you obviously weren't listening when I said she was taken by 2 of those soul survivors. You weren't there when she was screaming for them not to take her again.
Okay, give me a second to think. I'm sure I can explain it.
Look, guys, I'll see you around. This is seriously the last time I hang out with people I met on the internet.
That's fair.
Wait! Come back! Rory! Great, Alex. Now look what you did.
Hey, this isn't my fault. Don't blame that on me. He's the one who lied to us.
Dude, he was obviously just hurting. Just needed someone to reach out to. Could you have said exactly what was going on? Even hiding behind a computer. You can't help but think what people think of you.
Jesus Christ.
Alex, you need to clear your head. Michael, you go back home with Alex. I'm gonna go figure some things out. I'll be in touch when I do. In the meantime, try not to be such a jerk to your friends.
Hey, that kid isn't my friend.
Good lord.
Cool it, man. You're missing the point.
Wow. Reluctant apology to her. Good. I'm glad that this is where it's gonna go with this thing. Basically, it's like we elected Obama.
Okay. Maybe I blew up at Rory. Maybe he didn't deserve that abuse. I'll admit that much. I was scared. So many odd things were happening around me, and I didn't handle it very well. First I met Sammy, then I lost Sammy. Then I met Rory, who had lost Carrie. For a moment, I considered saying that we were alike, but I often have to remind myself that I didn't really know Sammy. We met only once, but still, I can't get her off my mind.
Okay, so what's troubling you, Alex?
How could you tell something's troubling me?
You're making your I'm thinking face.
Mainly, I'm thinking about what Vela said. About detaching your soul from your body or whatever. She seemed convinced that Sammy had done that. But somehow, that just feels wrong. Sammy was taken by something. She struggled and then she tried to fight them off. It doesn't seem like she willed her mind to separate from her body. I don't know, it's just... Ever since then, I've just had this terrible dark gloom following me. No matter what I do, I can't shake this feeling.
Didn't he say in the previous dialogue that he was like in a very tranquil mood? I feel like that whole cutscene just shouldn't have been there. Because, like, it doesn't make any sense with anything that happened before or since then.
I just feel like all my focus has been on the wrong thing all this time. I feel like Michael's excitement over finding the soul survivors made me forget about finding Sammy. That pisses me off. We should be out there looking for her.
Where do you think you'd look for her? Do you really even know anything about her?
I don't know, maybe I'll...
Alex! I'm home! Come down!
Oh boy, we finally get to meet Mom.
We'll resume this conversation later.
If this story ends up being like the Neckbeard redemption story, that would be pretty interesting. Let's find out, though. Oh, there's Mom. I was expecting her to be way more terrifying.
Hey, what's up? You look different. Did you get taller? Always getting taller.
I don't know, Mom. How was work?
What is on her cheeks? She's got, like, dimples? Or...
It's her cheekbone shadows.
No, there's, like, little dot things.
Yeah. Cheekbones.
No, that doesn't... That can't be right.
She just has a very angular face.
She must have an incredibly angular face.
Terrible. I've slept at the office for the past few weeks.
Yeah, see, now look at it. Like, those are definitely not cheekbone shadows. Are they? Nobody's face is that angular. They have, like, a pit in them.
I smell, I need a shower, and I don't even work in fast food anymore.
How's the project coming? Everything done?
Yeah, it's done. Alex, would you mind sitting down for a bit?
Oh boy, here we go. She's gonna be like, Alex, I've noticed that you're kind of a shit.
I need to talk to you about something serious.
What's wrong?
Alex, well, basically, they let everyone go at work.
Oh boy.
They fired everyone in my department, so looks like I'm out of work for a while.
No one cares that you got fired.
Holy crap, can they do that? Weren't you, like, the project lead? How can they fire you when you're the boss?
Oh, Alex. You have no concept of how the world works.
Well, everyone has a boss, Alex. But it's going to be okay. Just things are going to be tight for a while.
But don't we have savings?
Oh, Alex. Oh, Alex.
Like, you have money, right?
Yeah, I have a bit. I spent most of it on your last semester.
But I had a college fund. That should have been separate from your unemployment fund.
Well, Alex, it was. But I had budgeted for you and your sister to spend only 4 years at college.
Ooh.
You graduated in 5 1/4. That money had to come from somewhere.
So what do we do?
Well, Mr. Bachelor's degree, how about you get a job? I paid a lot of money for that fancy degree of yours. Doesn't have to be today, but by the end of the week, you should at least have some interviews lined up. Okay, you can go.
Damn, Mom. You tell him. Although, to be honest, I definitely wouldn't have, I definitely wouldn't have, I don't know. Never mind. Let's just read out this dialogue while he's like, my mom hates me.
Alex, take a step back. Our mom works really hard. It's not her fault you need to get a job. You knew this would come eventually.
What, having to get a job?
Come on, don't you want to work for yourself? Put that degree of yours to use? Mom did everything for us. And now we can't repay her this way. Just be nice, please. Go punch a wall or throw the panda or something. Don't let her actually see how you're acting.
Jeez.
I hate when we act this way. We didn't do this before. What happened to us? Why did you start acting this way, man?
Is this the story of, like, somebody, like, shedding their, like, shitty incel nature and then redeeming themselves into becoming a paladin? Is this Final Fantasy IV?
You love your mom, and you're grateful for everything she's done. Why can't you just do a better job of showing her that?
Or maybe it's more like, God, what was that one Shakespearean play? Like King Richard III? If you want to have, a treat, there's a Shakespearean play, that I think it's one of the, historical ones about, like, King somebody the something. And, it's about basically this dude who's, like, a incel from, like, the year 1300. It's hilarious. Because he is in Shakespearean language being like, oh, all womeneth are whores, and they just don't liketh a good, nice guy liketh me. Like, it's really, really, really funny. He was ahead of his time. He was the leader of a movement, if you will. A bowel movement.
Next time you feel like being a first-class a-hole, don't. Sounds pretty simple to me. Just don't be mean. Yeah, it's easy to not be a jerk, but I just want to know why you've changed. Have you changed, though? Yeah. Yeah, you've totally changed. But can you change back?
I shouldn't have studied, gotten a bachelor's degree in assholeology. I'm trying to apply it, but no one likes me for it. You now contribute to the family by applying for jobs at local businesses. Make your mama proud. Alright. So, the plot of the game is now I have to walk around town and apply for jobs. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be good. I want to see Alex, just basically everyone in town is like, sorry, yeah, we're not hiring right now. So let's see, where do we want to go? Record stop, camera shop, burger joint, pizza, pasta, and arcade. If he applies for a job at the arcade, he's basically stalking Bella at that point. So I guess what I'm saying is I hope that he attempts that.
I think he will.
Okay, I have the ability to break this shit now, so I'm going to. There's actually a couple things around the city that I haven't taken care of yet. So that's a skull. I now have like the hair whips and like the other skills now, so I can use that to probably unlock some treasure that I haven't gotten before. But on the other hand, I want to at least do one job interview. I want him to go to the record store. No. Let's do the arcade. Let's go straight for the meat and the pie. You know what I'm saying? I meant to say mincemeat pie, but then I realized that what I said just came out as incredibly vulgar. So, you know, I apologize to America for that one. Let's go stick our meat in the pie. Come on, come on. Oh, God. It's her? Alright. Hey, can I get a job here? Like, no, dick face. Sorry, Alex, but the owner refuses to hire any friends of employees. Plus, I'm still mad at you after the way you acted to Rory. Yeah, well, that's fair. Okay. That's not quite the rejection I'm looking for. Let's go to the record stop. So, I mean, ostensibly this guy's, like, mostly into music, right? So, if he goes to the record stop and then gets told, like, yeah, you can't work here, that would be great. What will you do? Ask about job. Sorry, bro, we aren't hiring anybody at this time. I get that that's probably where every single dialogue is gonna go. Talk about the millennial experience right there. Anyway, I gotta wrap things up. I started a little bit late, but I also have to end at the same time, so... that's gonna be pretty much it for Y2K today. I wonder how long this game is. To be totally honest, I'm running out of steam on it a little bit. We'll see. After this session, I was just like, oh, this game has it has a lot of promise, but it just keeps there's too many rough edges. I keep bumping into it, like things that are like making it harder and harder for me to like keep going, which is a shame. But you know, maybe this is just something that I like kind of move to the back burner and just like play every once in a while or something like that. We'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching.